the City of Columbia will begin solid waste collection via roll carts starting March 5th. However, the city still won't pick up residential recycling. Since May 17, 2023, the City of Columbia indefinitely suspended curbside recycling pickup. Instead, citizens must use one of the 8 designated recycling drop-off centers in Columbia to dispose of their recycling. Resident since 2008, Tina Balzer comes every week to drop off her recycling.
I think it feels like a hassle at first because it's new. It's not a part of your normal routine, right? Where we were traditionally would put things on the curbside and let it go, but knowing that there's a staffing issue, and honestly, I don't want all of what could be recycled going into a landfill. I feel like if we have an opportunity to drop it off, I think we have a responsibility for our environment.
Columbia suspended recycling due to staffing shortages that had been plaguing solid waste management since 2015. Staffing shortages in waste management have been nationwide. Community Relations Specialist for City of Columbia Utilities, Matt Nestor, addresses Columbia's efforts to increase staffing.
It's a hard job, it's a dirty job. If you can get paid more driving a delivery truck, it's a much more attractive job. We were able to raise our starting pay for trash collectors. We have 3 new hires and 7 more in, so hopefully it's a step in the right direction.
The release of roll carts was controversial in Columbia, but Columbia is behind many other cities in rolling out more modern ways of trash collection. Scott Morgan has been a Columbia resident for 20 years, but has had roll carts before.
I love the roll carts. Before I lived in Columbia, I lived in Oklahoma City, and they had roll carts as soon as the late 80s and early 90s, and roll carts are fantastic.
I'm not thrilled about paying more money for them, if that makes sense, but at the same time, if it creates efficiencies so we could get recycling back, that would be great.
One of the biggest issues with the current system of recycling is that the recycling drop-off centers at times overflow with recycling, which discourages people from wanting to recycle.
More than anything, I would love it if these got emptied more frequently, because I have family that lives here who chooses not to recycle because it's too much and they feel like it's a widespread problem for these even just to get emptied out. So just more consistency on emptying these bins, if anything, could be really helpful.
With automated trash collection introduced, more solid waste utility workers will be free to transition over to recycling collection. This change would undoubtedly be appreciated by residents who welcome a return to the convenience of curbside pickup.
Roll cart recycling would be great, as long as you could put all the plastic and the paper products all in there together. That would be fantastic.
We do believe in curbside recycling collection. We would like to get back to that as quickly as we can. That is the service we would like to provide.
With J1400, this is Hudson Summerall.